Hello.
Hello.
This is the last date of your first ever UK tour. How has it been?
Oh, very good for us so far. It was better than we expected.
Mm-hmm. But that was not so difficult because we didn't expect anything.
So, was there any? Well, there's only been 3 so far, hasn't there? Have you had a favourite? There's London, Edinburgh, and was it Leeds or Manchester?
Ooh. No, not a real favorite. So, I think people like us. They freak out totally every night. So it's good. The cities where we have been, I really like the Edinburgh. I like the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of proud is there. Scotch proud.
Yes,
so
yeah.
You can see it everywhere. You can feel it. It was nice to see. All
Is
historic places.
Is the UK somewhere that you wanted to branch out to and get yourselves known?
Of course, we will conquer the world.
So, what can we expect from a headlining show? I mean, what kind of songs might we hear that we don't get in, like a little 40-minute festival
First, I
slot?
have to say it's really difficult for us to bring a usual show on these stages in these clubs. We have everything with us, and it's impossible to bring it on stage. So we have 4 fog machines and some fire stuff and so, but the clubs are too small.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The stages are usually way too small for an event like us. We used to play on way bigger stages, so the whole show based on being on a bigger stage. But
it's a real rock and roll tour.
But now it feels everything is a little bit compressed on stage. But if it comes to the energy from the band, it's interesting. It's interesting, like sitting in a time machine back 5 years or 10 years. But it's fun to play, and it's fun to see the British people getting crazy every night. So it's nice.
So, how do you pick a set list? I mean, how do you all agree on a set list that you're going to play?
It's nearly the same set list, like we play it somewhere else, in Germany or in Russia. So that's we are. So we play also the German songs as well. Yeah. And the English people can't say the Apokalyptischen Reiter.
We can try.
We are the Germans. Yeah, you can try. Can you say it?
The Apokalyptischen Reiter.
Perfect. Yeah, the most people call us d.a.r. It's much easier.
It's fine too.
So, you don't play many songs. Well, you don't play any songs from the first few albums now.
We play.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but you have to know we have 7 records out now,
Yeah.
and we have, of course, to support the latest album, and that's not easy to find the right solution, the right songs. So, yeah, mainly we play the hits, also, of course, from these albums.
So, you are having a new album out this year, is that right?
No,
in the beginning of the next year.
Beginning of next year? Okay. So, how do you, go about writing and eventually releasing an album?
we are writing on an album, so I think that the half is done. We had a little pre-production before we were going on this tour, and after this tour we will have a longer break. I go to Brazil to write. I need silence, and I hope I will find some inspiration there.
Do you have any idea what it'll sound like? Can you tell us anything about it?
That's a difficult question you can ever ask a musician. It's a wide range of different styles. We have some really extreme and heavy songs now, and also we're working on acoustic songs too. But I don't know. You have to hear it, to feel it.
I think it's impossible to describe. I mean, this band lives from being different, so I think a fan of the band can expect that's album that you would probably like, because you can recognize the style. I think, but on every album we did something different. So I'm expecting that the next one is also a kind of new step, but it's rooted, of course, with the band. So
Yeah. We have also a new guitar player, so it's a big influence now. He's doing something different that I have done in the past. It's a good relationship now.
Now, particularly on the Samurai and what's it called, Have a Nice Trip albums, you've got a few songs that the lyrics are in English, but recently everything has sort of been in German again. So, is there any reason for this, or have you thought about,
It's
more English songs?
For me, it's easier to handle with my language than in English, and we are a German band. We live there, and we are closer to the people there, so they understand really what we try to say. And yeah, that's it, maybe.
yeah, it took us a while to recognize or to see that one core point of the band is being a German band, and especially also this German thing, singing in German outside of Germany, that makes this band kind of special. Because we tried it with the Samurai to switch the band name for the US release and put some English songs in a different row on the album. But in the end, I think the people don't care. They know what this band is all about, and I mean, some bands sing in Finnish or in Portuguese, so it doesn't matter. Not every band has to fit to this all in English is true world. So
it's important if you play in England. If you go to the south of Europe or the east, nobody speaks English. They only feel the energy of the music. They see the show.
So, what is it like being in a band that lets you travel around Europe and, see all these things? I mean, how much of your lives does it take up?
It's the greatest thing on earth, I think. So it's like I'm really happy that I can do this job. So you travel around with your friends, you see a lot of things, you learn every day a bit more. That's great.
I mean, are there any nice places? I mean, what's the best place you've visited? I mean, there must have been plenty.
The best place? Oh, yeah. A lot of good places. Of course, it's always an adventure if you go to a country or an area you never have been before. So that's the real good thing.
it's probably unfair to pick up one particular town or area to say this is best I have ever experienced. But of course, it opens the mind and the eyes. Someday you return to this place probably without the band, just for doing vacation. And I've never been to Britain, but last year we played 2 festivals. Now we do this tour, so it's for me first time experience that Britain is not London. It's much more, and also the different landscapes and all this stuff. And I really enjoyed it, and I can imagine I like traveling around with a tent and some interesting places here, and especially in the summertime must be great.
If you find a place who is not supervised totally. That's the really strange thing here. Everywhere, cameras everywhere. Security.
Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, well, thanks a lot for your time. Do you have any words for people around the world watching this?
Around the world?
Yes. International website.
Yeah. Check out the records, come to the show and enjoy.
Yeah, and thanks for the interview, and hopefully see you back then the next month or years somewhere.